Welcome to the series on how to make your business more sellable. On this episode, we're going to be talking about long-term employees and how that can impact the sale of the business. First, I'm going to remind you that if you haven't already heard, 80 to 90% of the businesses for sale do not sell. That's a horrible statistic. So this series of videos is about you as a business owner, how you can put yourself in a better position so that when you do go to sell your business, it will get sold. You'll maximize your sales price, and you'll get better terms at the end of the day. So I want to introduce myself. My name is Jim Parker. I am a business broker. I've been helping people sell businesses for nearly 25 years now, and I typically sell businesses that have gross sales between $1 million and $10 million. So let's go ahead and let's get into today's episode and talk about long-term employees. First of all, long-term employees have a major impact on a business. They greatly increase the attractiveness of your business to buyers, and they will look at your business as more valuable if you do have long-term employees. So what do long-term employees bring to the business? Well, first of all, they bring a lot of stability and continuity to the business. They bring institutional knowledge and greater operational efficiency and effectiveness, which usually translates to a better positive bottom line number, makes your business more profitable. And it helps maintain and helps transmit the company culture post closing. Buyers love when there's long-term employees at the business. They look at the business on a whole different level. They feel like the business is better run, it's operated better. That when they take over the business, they just got a lot of employees there that really know the knowledge, the culture, how the business operates. They just feel more comfortable walking in that situation. And they also feel better about the business owner themselves. If employees are staying for a long period of time, that means that it's usually a good business. It usually means that the business owner is a good person at the end of the day. So let's talk about if you don't have long-term employees, or if you do have long-term employees, maybe you can even make your situation even better. But if you do not have long-term employees, putting yourself in the position where your employees are going to stay for a long period of time. I think the biggest thing out of everything, and there's been studies done on this, that one of the most important things that employees want out of their job, and most people think it's money, it's actually respect. And just respecting your employees is a major thing that you can do for your employees. Make them, feel like that they're a major contributor to the business. Because if you are a small business owner, no matter what they are doing in your business, they are a major contributor. And I don't care what they are doing, even if they're not even if they're a laborer, whatever they are doing in that business, they're a major impact. Make them feel important. I think that's the big thing. And, another thing is provide your employees with constant challenges, so they can constantly be improving themselves in the company, give them new challenges, and have them take on more workload. And I don't mean like more workload, just keep piling stuff on, but keep challenging them, give them an opportunity to really grow, and also recognize them and reward them when they are doing well. Recognize them among the company, or recognize them on social media, or to your clients and your customers. Reward them, reward them with a bonus. And I'm not talking just about the big things. It's even the little things that you can make them, reward them about, and you can recognize them about. And obviously, pay them a decent salary. That's a big thing. I think what I believe, and I believe this because I've talked to so many business owners, and I'm going to tell you, the most successful business owners realize that paying employees good is a great situation for many levels. From a business standpoint, if you're paying your employees well, and they will tend to stay on the business longer, which is going to save you a lot of money in training and recruiting and all those costs involved. If you constantly have new employees coming in and out of the business, it's a lot of time and a lot of money to recruit them. Then you have to go through the hiring process, and then you have to go through the training process. And then it's not just the training, but it's the mentoring past that. You get to a position with long-term employees that they just gain so much knowledge that they are able to do so many different things. And just from a business standpoint, it's a better situation when you pay them well. From an ethical standpoint, you should be proud as a business owner that you're paying employees where they can pay all their bills, and they can support a family, and they can have extra money to do things. I think it's an obligation of us as business owners to really take care of our employees. They're people at the end of the day. They have lives. And that is such a great feeling to feel that that we're able as business owners to give somebody a job that's not just a low paying job, but a good paying job that they can really enjoy their life. Because at the end of the day, isn't that what it's all about, is just enjoying your life? And the same thing with the pay, benefits, being able to provide them benefits. And I realize not all business owners out there will be able to afford or be able to be in a position where they can offer things like health insurance. But what other benefits can you offer them? Can you offer them, some a little bit of money going to their health insurance? It could be as simple as giving them paid time off and giving them vacation time. Not just the major holidays, but giving them a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks off a year, giving them sick paid days off, things like that. Taking care of them from a benefit standpoint. And obviously, if you can't afford the health insurance and you can afford retirement programs and things like that, that's a major bonus as well. And on top of that, support at your business, and truly support at your business a work-life balance. I think sometimes the business owners that don't have as good of businesses, they look at their employees as more slaves to them. Hey, I'm paying them and they're going to do whatever I say. And they don't look at them as real people. And I know the business owners that I've seen that are the most successful usually are the ones that look at their employees as key components of their business, not just on what they're doing for the business, but they treat them as real people. They get to know them as real people, and they encourage them to do the best they can at the business during work hours. But they also realize that work life balance is really important, and they support their endeavors outside of life, outside of work as well. Whether it's allowing employees to take some time off to go on field trips with their kids for school trips, or vacation time with their family, or when family comes to visit them, giving them a little bit time off, anything like that, really supporting that work-life balance. They really, really appreciate that type of a situation. And you also want to create an environment where there's a lot of team building, where they feel like it's not just them, but they're working for the good of the business and working for the good of their fellow employees, that it's a team and they're all working together. And another thing is include them on your goals. Lay out to your employees what the goals of the business are and how you're going to try to achieve that, and bring them in on those goals, and explain what those are and what the metrics are going to be for you to get to that certain point. And if it's making them feel like they're a part of something bigger, and it's also going to help you as a business owner achieve the goals you're trying to achieve. If your team behind you believes in those goals and are striving for those goals themselves as well. And another thing is, do not micromanage employees. That's a big thing, is that, employees want to feel like they're empowered, that they're able to do their job, and they feel good about what they're doing. And that there's not somebody constantly looking over their shoulders, but they're trusted that they're going to do a great job at the end of the day. And I think that a lot of times comes down to hiring the right, correct employees that you can put that trust in. But once you hire them, letting them do their job without you micromanaging everything that they possibly do. And actually, like I said before, go one step further and actually challenge them and give them more responsibility, or put faith in them to handle more involved type work, and allowing them to have the growth opportunities to grow within the business. And I think that's another thing that you keep in mind is constantly trying to put that culture within your company where you are promoting within your company and not bringing people in from the outside all the time, so they feel like that there is some growth opportunities within the company as well. And include them in decision making. Maybe not all the decisions that you're making as a business owner, but bringing them in decision making and making them feel like that they are a really important part of the team. That is also going to help you with another episode that we had talked about in this series about delegation, and you as the owner not having to do every little thing, and you becoming the owner, you as the owner becoming the business. And we did a whole episode on that, and we touched on that at that point as well. So involving them in decision making is going to make them feel better, but it's also going to allow you to kind of step a little bit back from the business so that you're not making all the day-to-day decisions. Well, anyways, if you're looking to sell your business now, or if you're looking to sell your business in the next couple of years, I would truly love to chat with you. Please reach out to me. If you want to learn more about myself, you can visit my website at www.jimparkerbusinessbroker.com. I would love to chat with you. Thank you.